Welcome to our channel's Sunday Spotlight. As we conclude this week, we'll reflect on the legendary wrestlers who have left us over the past few years. In today's video, we'll honor the remarkable individuals we've recently lost and acknowledge their profound impact. We'll also discuss some unfortunate news about Steve Austin. Join us as we celebrate their legacies with heartfelt tributes and cherished memories. Subscribe to stay connected and help us keep their inspiring stories alive and meaningful. Terry Funk, born Terrence Funk on June 30th, 1944, in Hammond, Indiana, was a pioneering force in professional wrestling whose legacy resonates deeply in the sport. A trailblazer in both style and character, Funk's career, spanning over 5 decades, profoundly influenced the wrestling world, particularly with his development of the hardcore and brawling styles that became his trademarks. Raised in a wrestling family with his father, Dory Funk Sr., a respected wrestler and promoter, and his brother, Dory Funk Jr., also a wrestling luminary, Terry Funk entered the wrestling scene in 1965 under his father's promotion, the NWA, National Wrestling Alliance territory at West Texas State University. His early career was marked by a fierce reputation for toughness and technical prowess, quickly establishing him as a standout competitor. Funk's crowning achievement came in 1975 when he captured the NWA World Heavyweight Championship by defeating Jack Briscoe. This victory cemented his status as one of the era's top wrestlers, showcasing his versatility across technical wrestling, brawls, and high-flying encounters. The 1980s and 1990s saw Funk redefine the wrestling landscape as a pioneer of hardcore wrestling. His revolutionary approach, characterized by wild and brutal matches involving weapons and fire, brought him fame in promotions like All Japan Pro Wrestling, Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. Funk's legendary feuds, particularly with Ric Flair in WCW and his influential role in ECW, were instrumental in popularizing hardcore wrestling globally. Beyond the ring, Funk's magnetic personality and connection with fans made him a beloved figure. His distinctive gravelly voice, cowboy persona, and relentless spirit endeared him to audiences. His film appearances in classics such as Roadhouse and Over the Top further solidified his cultural impact. Inducted into numerous wrestling halls of fame, including the WWE Hall of Fame in 2009, Funk's legacy of innovation, resilience, and passion for wrestling remains indelible. Terry Funk passed away at the age of 79, marking the end of an era for many wrestling fans. His enduring contributions, both in the ring and beyond, ensure that his impact on professional wrestling will be remembered for generations to come. The Iron Sheik, born Hossein Khosrow Ali Vaziri on March 15, 1942, in Tehran, Iran, was a groundbreaking figure in professional wrestling whose larger-than-life persona and controversial character left an indelible mark on the sport. Known for his flamboyant style and intense charisma, the Iron Sheik became one of wrestling's most memorable villains, captivating audiences worldwide. Before entering the wrestling world, Vaziri was an accomplished amateur wrestler and a member of the Iranian national wrestling team. His prowess on the mat earned him a spot in the 1968 Olympics, where he competed in the Greco-Roman wrestling category. After his athletic career, Vaziri transitioned into professional wrestling, adopting the persona of the Iron Sheik, a character that played on the political tensions of the era and embraced a theatrical, villainous role. The Iron Sheik made a significant impact in the 1980s during his tenure with the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. His most notable achievement came in 1983 when he won the WWF World Heavyweight Championship by defeating Bob Backlund. This victory was pivotal in establishing him as a top heel, villain in wrestling. His feuds with wrestling legends such as Hulk Hogan, whom he famously lost the title to, were central to the WWF's programming and contributed to the era's wrestling boom. Renowned for his distinctive accent, flamboyant attire, and the use of the camel clutch submission hold, the Iron Sheik's persona was a key element of his success. Despite the character's controversial nature, Vaziri's performance was widely acclaimed for its intensity and dedication to entertaining fans. Beyond his wrestling career, the Iron Sheik became a cultural icon, known for his outspoken personality and humorous social media presence. His contributions to wrestling were recognized with his induction into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005. The Iron Sheik passed away at the age of 81. His legacy as a pioneering villain, combined with his impact on the sport's golden era, ensures his place as a memorable and influential figure in the history of professional wrestling. Randy Savage, born Randall Mario Poffo on November 15, 1952, in Columbus, Ohio, was a legendary figure in professional wrestling whose flamboyant style and high-energy performances made him an enduring icon of the sport. Known for his charismatic persona and distinctive catchphrases, Savage's presence in the ring was both electrifying and unforgettable. Savage's wrestling career began in the late 1970s, but it was his tenure with the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, in the 1980s that truly defined his legacy. Adopting the persona of Macho Man Randy Savage, he became a household name, renowned for his colorful attire, distinctive voice, and intense in-ring style. His athleticism and charisma led him to capture multiple championships, including the prestigious WWF World Heavyweight Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. Among Savage's many accomplishments, his legendary feud with Hulk Hogan stands out as a defining chapter in wrestling history. Their rivalry, marked by memorable matches and dramatic storylines, captivated fans and significantly boosted the popularity of professional wrestling. Savage's performance in the inaugural WrestleMania in 1985, where he faced Tito Santana, and his iconic match against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at WrestleMania 3 are celebrated as some of the greatest moments in wrestling history. Beyond the wrestling ring, Savage ventured into acting, making appearances in films and television shows that further solidified his status as a cultural icon. His influence extended beyond his wrestling achievements, impacting the entertainment industry as a whole. Randy Savage passed away at the age of 58, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable contributions to professional wrestling. His larger-than-life persona, memorable catchphrases, and the enduring impact he made on the sport ensure that his legacy will be remembered and celebrated by fans and peers alike for years to come. Savage's contributions to wrestling and entertainment continue to resonate, making him a true legend of the industry. Luna Vashon, born Terry Pak on May 23, 1962, was a pioneering force in professional wrestling, celebrated for her striking persona and influential career. Known for her distinctive appearance and fierce in-ring presence, Luna left an indelible mark on the wrestling world. Her passing at the age of 48 was a significant loss to the industry, but her legacy endures through her groundbreaking contributions. Luna's wrestling career began in the late 1980s, and she quickly emerged as one of the most memorable female wrestlers of her time. Her character was marked by a wild and unconventional look, including face paint and a mohawk hairstyle, which set her apart from her peers. This bold persona, combined with her intense and eccentric style, made her a standout in the wrestling world and a fan favorite. Throughout her career, Luna competed in several major wrestling promotions, including World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW. In WWE, she made a name for herself with her roles in the women's division, engaging in notable rivalries with wrestlers such as Sensational Sherry and Alundra Blaze. Her work in WWE highlighted her versatility as she contributed significantly to both wrestling matches and storylines. Luna's impact extended to WCW and ECW, where she continued to captivate audiences with her unique character and formidable presence. Her work in these promotions reinforced her status as a trailblazer for women in wrestling, paving the way for future generations. Despite facing personal struggles, including battles with substance abuse, Luna Vashon's pioneering spirit and significant contributions to professional wrestling remain celebrated. Her distinctive persona, along with her influence on the sport and its evolution, ensures that she is remembered as a groundbreaking and inspirational figure in wrestling history. Her legacy continues to inspire and influence the world of professional wrestling. Billy Graham, born Eldridge Wayne Coleman on June 7, 1943, was a transformative figure in professional wrestling, celebrated for his flamboyant style and charismatic persona. Known for his larger-than-life presence, Graham's innovative approach and powerful performances made a lasting impact on the sport, influencing a generation of future stars. Graham began his wrestling career in the mid-1960s, quickly gaining attention for his impressive physique and dynamic personality. His extravagant ring attire, including feathered boas and flashy sunglasses, set him apart from his peers. This distinctive style, combined with his skillful self-promotion and memorable catchphrases, played a crucial role in his rise to prominence. Graham's persona was a masterclass in sports entertainment, blending bravado with showmanship in a way that captivated audiences and set new standards for wrestling. One of Graham's most significant achievements was his reign as the WWF, Worldwide Wrestling Federation, heavyweight champion. His championship run, which spanned over a year, was instrumental in cementing his status as a major draw in the wrestling world. His reign not only highlighted his athletic prowess, but also contributed to the burgeoning popularity of professional wrestling during the 1970s. Beyond his in-ring success, Graham made notable appearances in movies and television, further establishing his place in popular culture. His influence extended far beyond his own career, as he played a pivotal role in shaping the modern era of professional wrestling. His flamboyant style and charismatic delivery served as an inspiration for future wrestling legends, including Hulk Hogan and Jesse Ventura. Billy Graham passed away at the age of 79, leaving behind a profound legacy in the world of professional wrestling. His contributions to the sport, his influence on future wrestlers, and his memorable performances continue to be celebrated by fans and peers alike. Graham's impact on wrestling remains enduring, making him a seminal figure in the history of the sport. Bray Wyatt, born Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda on May 23, 1987, in Brooksville, Florida, was a trailblazing figure in professional wrestling, renowned for his charismatic presence and innovative storytelling. Emerging from a family with a rich wrestling heritage, his father, Mike Rotunda, IRS, and his grandfather, Blackjack Mulligan, Wyatt forged his own path with unique and enigmatic personas that captivated audiences worldwide. Wyatt began his career in WWE's developmental territory, Florida Championship Wrestling, FCW, where he first appeared under the name Husky Harris. However, it was his transformation into Bray Wyatt, the eerie cult leader of the Wyatt family, that defined his career. Wyatt's character, a fusion of Southern Gothic horror and psychological manipulation, distinguished him as one of the most intriguing and original figures in modern wrestling. The Wyatt family, which included Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, Brody Lee, and later Braun Strowman, became a dominant faction in WWE, known for their chilling promos and compelling storylines. Wyatt's signature catchphrases, such as "Follow the Buzzards," and his eerie lantern-lit entrances, further enhanced the mystique surrounding his character. In 2019, Wyatt introduced The Fiend, a darker, more sinister alter ego that quickly became a sensation. The Fiend's grotesque mask, unsettling demeanor, and brutal wrestling style created some of the most memorable moments in WWE. Wyatt's ability to intertwine fantasy with reality made his character work deeply engaging and unpredictable. Throughout his career, Bray Wyatt achieved significant success, holding multiple championships including the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. His creative approach to matches and storylines earned him widespread acclaim and a devoted fan base. Tragically, Bray Wyatt passed away at the age of 36, marking a profound loss for the wrestling community. Widely regarded as one of the most innovative and influential performers of his generation, Wyatt's legacy endures through his unforgettable characters and the lasting impact he made on professional wrestling. His contributions continue to resonate, ensuring that his memory will remain a vital part of wrestling history. Dick Byer, born on July 11, 1930, in Buffalo, New York, was a celebrated American professional wrestler whose impactful career has left a lasting legacy in the world of wrestling. Known primarily for his iconic ring persona, the Destroyer, Byer's contributions to the sport were both innovative and influential. Byer's wrestling career began in the early 1960s, and he quickly distinguished himself with his distinctive masked character, the Destroyer. This persona, marked by a fearsome mask and a formidable in-ring style, became one of the most memorable and enduring characters in wrestling history. Byer's ability to blend technical prowess with a commanding presence made him a standout performer across various wrestling promotions around the globe. Throughout his career, Byer competed in several prominent wrestling organizations, including the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, now known as WWE, and various regional promotions in both the United States and Japan. His notable rivalries and championship victories, including the NWA World Tag Team Championship, underscored his talent and versatility as a wrestler. Beyond his in-ring successes, Dick Byer was highly respected for his role as a mentor and contributor to the development of wrestling talent. His guidance and influence helped shape the careers of many young wrestlers, and his impact on the industry extended well beyond his own performances. Byer's death at the age of 88 marked the end of an era for fans and peers who admired his dedication and innovative contributions to professional wrestling. His legacy as the Destroyer remains a testament to his skill, creativity, and enduring influence, ensuring that his contributions to the sport will be remembered and celebrated for years to come. Big Van Vader, born Leon Allen White on May 14, 1955, in Linwood, California, was a towering figure in professional wrestling whose extraordinary combination of size, agility, and intensity set new standards for dominance in the sport. At 6 feet 5 inches and over 400 pounds, Vader redefined heavyweight wrestling with his impressive athleticism and fearsome presence. Vader's iconic persona began to take shape in Japan, where he adopted the moniker Big Van Vader. With his intimidating black and red mask and formidable in-ring style, he quickly became a legend in New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW. His aggressive, hard-hitting approach and high-profile matches against wrestling greats like Antonio Inoki solidified his reputation as one of the most formidable foreign wrestlers, or gaijin, in the promotion's history. Vader's success transcended the Japanese wrestling scene as he made a significant impact in the United States. He captured the WCW World Heavyweight Championship 3 times, engaging in memorable feuds with legends such as Ric Flair and Sting. His tenure in WWE, though shorter, was marked by his imposing mastodon persona and epic confrontations with top stars. Vader's ability to combine raw power with surprising agility, exemplified by his signature Vader Bomb and moonsault, distinguished him from other heavyweights and showcased his remarkable athletic ability. Beyond his persona as a ruthless monster, Leon White was deeply respected by his peers for his dedication, work ethic, and passion for the sport. His legacy is marked by a series of awe-inspiring matches and unforgettable moments that have secured his place as one of wrestling's all-time greats. Vader passed away on June 18, 2018, at the age of 63, leaving behind a lasting impact on the wrestling world. His contributions to the sport, characterized by his impressive in-ring skills and larger-than-life presence, continue to be celebrated by fans and colleagues alike, ensuring that his remarkable career will be remembered for generations to come. Chyna, born Joan Marie Laurer on December 27, 1969, was a trailblazing professional wrestler and actress who made an indelible mark on the wrestling world. Known for her commanding presence and formidable physique, Chyna earned the moniker the Ninth Wonder of the World. Her debut in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, in 1997, quickly established her as a groundbreaking figure in professional wrestling. Standing 5 feet 10 inches and known for her muscular build, Chyna defied traditional gender norms by competing and succeeding against male wrestlers. Her entry into the Royal Rumble match in 1999 was historic, as she became the first woman to participate in this high-profile event. Moreover, Chyna's achievement of winning the Intercontinental Championship, a title she held twice, further cemented her status as a trailblazer in the industry. Her dominance extended beyond the women's division, as she competed at the highest levels of wrestling and was celebrated for her strength and athleticism. In addition to her wrestling career, Chyna ventured into acting, appearing in a range of films and television shows. She also made a mark in reality television, showcasing her multifaceted talents and captivating personality. Despite her professional success, Chyna faced personal challenges, including struggles with substance abuse, which impacted her life and career. Chyna passed away at the age of 46. Her death was a significant loss to the wrestling community and her many fans. However, her legacy endures through her pioneering achievements and her role in opening doors for future generations of female wrestlers. Chyna is remembered not only for her groundbreaking contributions to professional wrestling, but also for her enduring influence on the sport, making her a true icon in the wrestling world. Butch Reed, born Bruce Franklin Reed on July 11, 1954, in Kansas City, Missouri, was a professional wrestler and former football player whose charisma, power, and athleticism left a lasting mark on the wrestling world. Reed began his athletic career in football, playing as a linebacker for the University of Central Missouri, and later briefly with the Kansas City Chiefs in the NFL. His natural athletic ability transitioned seamlessly into professional wrestling, where he became known for his powerful, hard-hitting style. Reed made his wrestling debut in the late 1970s and quickly rose to prominence in various territories, including Mid-South wrestling. His time in Mid-South solidified his reputation as a fierce competitor, where he engaged in memorable feuds with stars like Junkyard Dog and became one of the promotion's top babyfaces. He later turned heel, which showcased his versatility as a performer. In the 1980s, Reed joined the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, under the moniker The Natural. His confidence and swagger, combined with his muscular physique, made him a memorable heel. He had notable matches with Tito Santana and other major WWF stars. However, his biggest success came when he moved to World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he teamed with Ron Simmons to form the powerhouse duo known as Doom. Together, they won the WCW World Tag Team Championship and became one of the most dominant teams of their era. Although Reed retired from full-time wrestling in the 1990s, his influence remained, particularly as one of the early African-American wrestlers to break into major wrestling promotions. Butch Reed passed away at the age of 66. His legacy in both professional football and wrestling continues to inspire athletes today. Jarrett, born on September 5, 1942, in Memphis, Tennessee, was a trailblazing figure in professional wrestling whose influence extended beyond the ring into the realms of promotion and talent development. Initially starting his career as a wrestler in the early 1960s, it was his role as a promoter that truly defined his legacy. In 1977, Jarrett co-founded the Continental Wrestling Association, CWA, in Memphis with Nick Gulas. Under Jarrett's leadership, the CWA grew into a prominent promotion, celebrated for its engaging storylines and strong regional presence. His innovative approach to wrestling promotion set new standards and helped elevate the CWA to national prominence. A significant part of Jarrett's legacy is his role in shaping the career of his son, Jeff Jarrett. By guiding Jeff through the complexities of the wrestling world, Jerry played a crucial role in his son's rise to stardom. This mentorship demonstrated Jarrett's commitment to developing talent and creating compelling wrestling content. In the late 1990s, Jarrett was instrumental in the creation of Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, which later evolved into Impact Wrestling. His vision and business acumen helped establish TNA as a major force in the wrestling industry, providing a platform for new talent and innovative concepts. Beyond his promotional achievements, Jarrett was known for his adaptive strategies and forward-thinking approach. His contributions to wrestling promotion and talent development left a lasting impact on the industry. Jarrett's legacy is marked by his pioneering work in wrestling, his dedication to nurturing talent, and his influential role in shaping the future of the sport. His impact continues to be celebrated and respected within the wrestling community. Steve Austin, famously known as Stone Cold Steve Austin, is undeniably one of the most influential figures in professional wrestling history. His legendary career, full of electrifying moments and unmatched charisma, has left a lasting mark on the sport. Early life and wrestling beginnings. Born Stephen James Anderson on December 18, 1964, in Austin, Texas, Austin's love for wrestling started at a young age. After completing high school and attending college in Texas, he pursued his passion by training under British wrestling legend Chris Adams. Austin made his professional wrestling debut in 1990, initially working in regional promotions before moving up to larger wrestling organizations. Rise to stardom, Austin's first taste of major success came in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, during the early 1990s. Competing as Stunning Steve Austin, he won the WCW Television Championship and the WCW Tag Team Championship, establishing himself as a rising star. However, it wasn't until 1995, when he joined WWE, then WWF, that his career would truly take off. Rebranded as Stone Cold Steve Austin, he embraced a rebellious and anti-establishment persona that quickly captivated audiences. With his gritty attitude, Austin became an overnight sensation. His legendary catchphrases, especially Austin 316, and his larger-than-life persona helped him become one of wrestling's biggest names. His confrontations with WWE Chairman Vince McMahon and his infamous beer-drinking celebrations became iconic moments that solidified his status as a wrestling legend. Championship success and iconic moments. Austin's tenure in WWE saw him win multiple championships, including 6 WWE championships, along with various intercontinental and tag team titles. He was a central figure during the Attitude Era, a transformative time for WWE that propelled wrestling into mainstream pop culture. His feuds with legendary wrestlers like The Rock, Triple H, and Kurt Angle are among the most memorable in wrestling history. Perhaps Austin's most famous rivalry was with Vince McMahon, a storyline that captured the imagination of fans around the world. The Austin-McMahon feud was a cornerstone of WWE programming and played a significant role in WWE's rise in popularity during the late 1990s. Retirement and legacy. Sadly, due to a series of neck injuries and health issues, Austin was forced to retire from in-ring competition. His final match took place at WrestleMania 19 in 2003, where he faced longtime rival The Rock. Despite stepping away from the ring, Austin's presence in the wrestling world has remained strong. He has made numerous special appearances in WWE over the years and has taken on roles as a commentator, host, and even podcaster. His podcast, The Steve Austin Show, has garnered a large audience. On the show, he discusses his wrestling career, interviews other wrestlers and athletes, and provides insight into the world of professional wrestling. Outside of wrestling, Austin has also ventured into acting, starring in several movies and television shows. Recent updates. Although retired, Steve Austin continues to maintain a close connection to WWE. He often appears at major events and special occasions, much to the delight of fans who still regard him as one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Austin's contributions to the wrestling industry have been celebrated, and his influence can still be felt across the sport. Addressing recent rumors. In recent weeks, disturbing rumors surfaced online suggesting that Steve Austin had been involved in a fatal car accident and had passed away. These reports have understandably caused concern among his fans and the wrestling community. However, it is important to clear up these misconceptions. These rumors are completely false. Steve Austin is alive and well. Although he has been managing some health issues, he is currently receiving treatment and is in good spirits. The claims about his passing are entirely inaccurate, and Austin remains a vibrant part of the WWE family. It's crucial to dismiss these baseless reports and instead focus on sending positive thoughts and support for his ongoing recovery. Austin's resilience and strength are well known, and he is receiving the best care from his medical team. His recovery is progressing, and fans can look forward to seeing him back in good health soon. Final thoughts. Steve Austin's legacy as one of wrestling's most iconic figures is secure. He transformed professional wrestling with his rebellious persona, unforgettable matches, and immense charisma. As fans continue to support him during his recovery, his impact on the world of sports entertainment remains as powerful as ever. Austin's influence extends beyond the ring, and his contributions to wrestling will continue to be celebrated for generations to come.